after using an early one. 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
180! 180!
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Once again, a yard there. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lamar with a pistol. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. He'll be brought down just as he gets out to the 24. There's the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain
No,
of
we
10.
changed it. Hey, report! Report! Hey, Ozzy! No, we changed it. Hey! Get up!
1st down. Here's Lamar. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
We changed it. Get up! Get up! Get up!
From the pistol. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down.
Nice shot!
A gain
Hey,
of 1.
Ozzy!
Set up 3rd down and 9.
Nice shot! Middle! Nice shot!
No throw. 3rd and long. Has his man cut by Andrews. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Hey! Nice shot! Sit up!
1st down throw for Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. Ran for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing you.
He is caught at the 20. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
43 yards.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see.
You gotta make a move.
Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone. You're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Hey, middle! Sit up!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Goes out of the pocket quick. It's intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Yeah! Here we go. Go to 54, 180. 180.
First play throwing for Prescott. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Everybody kills. Wait.
1st and 10 at the 30
First one of the game, Tim Williams. Play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
Here we go, 46. 46.
On 2nd down, Ronald Williams. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There we go, going to 53. 26.
To the ground again on first. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He gained 11 on that play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's another.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah!
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
There we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Going to, hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
11 more yards. That's another Cowboys
26.
first down.
From the gun, Williams. He's able to power this forward, but they're stopped after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Kill.
A gain of
47.
brings up second and 8 at the Ravens'
Here we go, 47.
22-yard line.
26.
Now here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
And 8 yards
You know,
to
the goal
go.
on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Yeah! 26.
Prescott, a quick throw. Complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
26.
Draw play. This is Williams. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? To get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Juan Smith
Here we go, going
Offense
to
in a
54.
hurry up here.
Here we go, going to
taken
54.
down
Wide
back
in.
at the 18-yard line.
26.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to 6.
To C.D.
Here we
Lamb.
go,
Looking quickly
kill.
here.
A gain of 11.
Here we go,
It's
46.
now third and 2.
26.
Prescott to throw here, third and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. It's a foot race into the red zone. He brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion, Brock. Wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one comes up.
Yeah, I think it's less in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who is ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Tyler Luke to
Quick
kick
chance
off
at
for
redemption
Baltimore.
after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill. 26.
It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second
On the gun is
and 9.
Prescott. Puts him there under it, deep down the left. Defender runs as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's loaded another one up. Ran for a moment, but a brilliant defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the deep ball.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football, and they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Yeah, here we go, 47. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. On the right sideline, there's space. And he's all the way over. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second half and come into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Following to return it. The tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
It's hot.
Now here's Peyton with the run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Return.
Lamar now from the gun. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Free inside the 30. Zay Flowers. He will take this in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's the lead for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Cowboys 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
There we go. Yeah, 26.
First down, here's Dak. The pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15.
Yeah! Here we go. 4-8. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 50. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Up and up they go with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey giving it on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Ali to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
DC ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What are you? What is it?
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He is something authority there. Not something later than they like as he gets a good bit in that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying that one off.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Hey.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, Kate, this is the time to throw it. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Right shot. Hey. You at X.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And this has been called incomplete in the end zone. Not the ball right there. And that'll regroup for second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pack and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First and 10. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. He came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. It's another first off mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Jalen Owuche. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At the 33-yard line.
Tyler Luke attempt this field goal. On the left hash, this will be from 50.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
There we go, going to 50. Yeah! What do you think?
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play.
It's a gain of
and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll send their tight end right.
What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah! There we go. What?
Back to the air. Prescott. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah! What do you think?
Complete on the option. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
Scott to throw once more. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
It came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was rolling, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Sit on!
This one right for Lamar. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
No, we changed it.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Baltimore.
DC, ready?
1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Hey, shot! Hey! Sit on! Ready! Sit on!
Design run. Jackson keeping it. He does this line down, and he pays for it. Shot sends him to the ground. Couldn't just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys'
Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
31. Cowboys 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
For Baltimore.
Turpin with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Play
action now for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. After making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38.
A gain of 10 yards.
Even 10-yard gain on the play.
That's good for
And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. On the move, hit it right. That's Flamar. He's covered. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Here we go,
15 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Handoff for Williams, running left. No questioning on that exchange. He hits for 8 on first down.
The ball carrier.
Offensive line
fast. By Draymond Jones.
Here we go, 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the
39-yard line. Go to 50.
Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I try to remind you, Tyler, too, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
First and goal, here's Williams. And he gets in, touchdown! Let's get him into within 2 possessions. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10.
Ravens 31, Cowboys 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Ready! Shot!
Mitchell up the middle. And he gets up for a game of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, now's in 5, now second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hit. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
This
is Mitchell. He's not going to manage to get back to the line here. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
It's a loss of 2.
Ravens with a 10-point advantage.
At the 49-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Sit up! 13. Shut up!
Lamar's going to keep this one. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third.
It's not. What? You at X. You at X. 13. Sit up.
Here he goes, third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they can be facing fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Sit up. What are you? Hey, sit up. What are you? Hey, sit up. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy, man. Shut.
Now throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Lee Cooper. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
This is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
Hey, here we go. Going to 50. Here we go. One. Here we go. 46.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And
We're going to 54. Here we go. 47.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the red zone now. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chain. More yards.
Move the chain.
That's
momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Kill. Yeah. Here we go. 46. Boy, here we go. Kill. 46.
Does not score. They not only stop him, they stop a couple of yards. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Loss of 2.
26.
On the gun is Prescott. Gets him to the right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott control complete. And the defense was ready. They got it at the line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up fourth and
Here
goal.
we go. Going to 54. 180. Here we go. Kill. 26.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And we're going to stay in a 2-score game, Brock.
Oh, GG's, my guy.
They turn it over on down.
GG's, my guy. GG's, bro. This is a hell of a game.
To somehow, some way, spark a comeback.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
You are X.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass pulled in by Henry.
What you little?
That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner.
Hey, too little.
Gotta keep moving quick here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st down throw for Jackson. Headed out right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield.
Too little.
Finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. Officials signaling for timeouts, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a chance to the end zone.
Oh my God, that was a tutty. What the fuck? Come on, Lamar.
Until the very last play. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Yeah, but he should have bought some more.